must have been the greatest trier ever in anybody's team. Nigel Boocock, he just never gave up. Nigel was tremendous box office. He would chase him where others wouldn't appear to go.
And when I look at this greasy track tonight, I think, God, I wouldn't want to be riding on this. But there again, I've ridden on much worse tracks than this, I'm sure.
Round the city bend they go then, it's still Olsen out there. Neil Collins challenging strongly. Round the boards he goes, he's going to try wide, he's going to try it. Switches inside, tries to get the initiative on Olsen, but Olsen just souls out there.
Oh, we'll be there, we got to be there, because we want to win, that's what it's all about. Olsen leads it for the big second place panel, third is Collins.
Ollie, well, there's no more master tactical rider than this man. Triple world champion in his farewell season.
It's tough luck on him, but it's very disappointing for the team as a whole because he can do it and he can go, and there's no excuse for it. We can't afford to stop every race.
Obviously, it's an icon, you know, in Speedway, Coventry Speedway, and it is around the world.
Collins just makes a start. GUGLIELMI round the outside again, and GUGLIELMI's got it. What a race there by GUGLIELMI.
Panel going round the outside of Knudsen, and Panel's gone down.
He can't exclude two of us.
Well, he's done it.
Yeah. Well, I just went on the phone to him, but he won't speak to me, so there's nothing I can do.
And the Coventry crowd are on their feet as GUGLIELMI moves up on the inside of Alan Graham as it's so tight. Graham closes down, but this will do for Coventry if GUGLIELMI can stay here. What a victory! And here comes Ollie out to greet his lads in his farewell season. Who will begrudge this man who's done so much for British Speedway, so much for Midlands Speedway, his moment. Just look at this, you'd think they'd won the league, but they've certainly beaten Gravely Heath in the most dramatic fashion in the very last heat, and the happiest man is Ollie Olsen. There's Mick Bell. Look at Olsen, he's won the world title 3 times, but I don't think I've ever seen him this happy. Well, there's so many heroes. Knudsen, the most professional job, but don't let's forget Gary GUGLIELMI, who grabbed the vital point from the back. Oh, what a moment. What a magical telly. Oh, and over there now, GUGLIELMI. GUGLIELMI gets the victory roll, and Coventry celebrates, and so do we, because we've had another Speedway Classic.
Gary, you're great.
I'll tell you what you better do. Take that and give him a good drink. Get the team a drink, because Gary won that for you at the end there, didn't you? I know the team had done it.
Tremendous.
6 years in a row, mate.
Tremendous, mate. I love it. I love it. At least that's how we want it. I told him what a side we got here. We can do him. He's even got a broken hand, mate.
Jorgensen now coming under pressure from Louis, but Miller gets back inside Louis and relegates Louis to third. Tremendous action in race number 5. Coming complete lap number 2, and Smith goes roaring for the gap on the instant. He's looking for the gap as they go down the back straight. Knudsen on the outside line again. Louis screws a pair on round the outside, comes alongside Jorgensen, who straightens it quicker. Just Jorgensen.
It's not only the best one of my season, I think it's the first 15-point maximum that I've had since I came to Coventry.
Once again, Andy Smith has got to do it for the back. As Screen gets inside Miller. Miller gets back round Screen again to retake the third place position. It's Moran then from Smith, and Smith right back there with Moran again. Moran on the inside, and Smith the quicker line back round the outside.
I've always enjoyed racing with Sean and Kelly because they're the most fairest people in Speedway.
Carter on the inside line. Miller goes to speed round the outside. They move on to lap 4. Their shoulder to shoulder. Coming on to lap 4. Good ride there by Miller's taking right round the outside. Open, in fact, starting to claw back the ground on Michael Warren. Warren 4. Oh my word! As Olsen squeezes inside Havelock. Havelock being pushed wide by Olsen, and Olsen lifts, and he's got to go out of that one. He's put Havelock straight into the fence there. Ron Anderson has thrown a tremendous wheelie there. He roops out of the start, and his bike almost over the safety fence. Charlie Marshall walks away. Start is going to be so crucial. Nielsen makes the good grade. Hancock gets it with him. He tangles up there with HAMILL there, and that's a nasty one for Nielsen. Real hard first corner. Rossler was on the middle of everything. Smith has gone down. Boyce virtually had nowhere to go.
I always said in the past, you know, anybody that boos me and stuff respect me, so hopefully they keep respecting me but not booing me. So.
As Wigg one away at the front, it's still Tatum in second, Anderson in third. Anderson again looking for line through on the inside. Tatum on that pit square, and he's right alongside Tatum again. He squeezed it ahead of Tatum. Superb right there by Brian Anderson. Tatum trying to hit back round the outside. He's overcooked it, gone too wide on the Coventry bend. Simon Wigg wins it. Second, Brian Anderson. It's Tatum coming under pressure from Jorgensen, and a superb right there by Jorgensen. Sees him move Tatum over, and he's left a gap for Smith to get through. All three in a bunch, going down a back straight, and Tatum to sandwich and a B sandwich as Jorgensen gets round the outside, and Smith powers his way through on the inside. Tremendous action there between Jorgensen and Smith, because Tatum led them for a lap, and then Jorgensen moved him over, and Smith went through the gap that he left. Screen cuts back for the inside line, might have caught Andy Smith there. He gets inside Smith, going into the pits corner. Screen then for Smith. Smith bravely back round the outside. They lock up together. Screen makes a mistake, and Jorgensen rolls through on the inside. Screen trying to hit back round the outside. Sensational action, heat number 3. As Smith then from Screen. Jorgensen in third. Jorgensen retakes Screen again. Screen screws it on that pits corner. He's alongside Jorgensen again. Gets back round Jorgensen again. Who says you can't pass at Coventry? Wigg then just ahead of Dugard. Nolan way back in third. Smith had a contention at the back as they come out of that pits corner, and Dugard sweeps ahead of Wigg. Wigg trying to put back on the inside when Wigg gets back inside Dugard. What tremendous cut between these two. Wigg really gives Dugard a shove there, but Dugard goes back and Wigg and cuts back inside Wigg, and Wigg back round the outside. They lock shoulder to shoulder going into the pistol. Dugard cuts inside Wigg again. Collins playing Wigg, and Wigg gets back inside Dugard. What a cracking race between these two. It's on the last corner now. Wigg's on wide. Dugard goes to drive round the outside. Simon Wigg as he gets a victory. Wigg trying to get round Doncaster. Johnson with it all at the back as Doncaster pushes Wigg wide again. There's Anderson then from Doncaster. Wigg in third. Johnson at the back and put a blanket over the four of them as they make their way down the back straight once again. Wigg in fact gets round the edge of Doncaster. Doncaster trying to come back round the inside, and Johnson can't do anything at all at the moment. Wigg overcooks it going in to the Coventry bend. Drops back to third again. There's Anderson then from Doncaster. Now Wigg gets a drop inside Doncaster going into that pit corner. Doncaster trying to come back on the inside, running still Johnson. And Jorgensen right alongside Gunnarsson. Gunnarsson on the outside of that pit corner. Jorgensen goes storming through. Good ride there by Jorgensen. Gunnarsson trying to get back round the outside. They're shoulder to shoulder coming out of that Coventry bend, and Gunnarsson gets back round Jorgensen. Jorgensen comes again up the inside. They're wheel to wheel in that pit corner again. Jorgensen goes wide, pushes Gunnarsson wide. Gunnarsson back round the outside. Jorgensen again back up the inside. Gunnarsson back round Jorgensen. Terrific stuff in this one as Jorgensen rides mid-track. Gunnarsson again trying to get back round the outside. They're locked absolutely shoulder to shoulder as they start the last lap. Jorgensen goes wide, leaves Gunnarsson nothing at all on the outside of that pits corner. Goes blazing round the outside of Hans Nielsen. Screen trying to get round as well. They're all three in a bunch coming off that Coventry corner. Nielsen leaves Screen nothing at all. Left Joe Screen nothing at all going out that Coventry corner, and Screen goes bottom stronger inside Nielsen. Nielsen comes again. Screen lifts the air. Tremendous stuff in the first lap and a half of this heat. 6 and Screen again trying to squeeze away inside Nielsen. Smith pulling away at the front. Nielsen second. Screen still trying to find a way past him. Screen with Nielsen rides mid-track. Screen gets through on the inside, leaves Nielsen nothing at all. They lock shoulder to shoulder going to that back straight. Smith's a mile away at the front, but what a race for second place between Nielsen and Joe Screen. Nielsen takes another Screen once again. And Hancock trying to get inside Nielsen. That fist on Nielsen closes Hancock down, but Hancock's not finished yet. There's just a bite between them as they roar. Then that back straight one as Anderson then from HAMILL. HAMILL trying all he knows to find a way around the outside. Jorgensen's got the crucial third. Cross is getting tailed off at the back as now HAMILL trying to get inside Anderson. Anderson takes it on and HAMILL wants and close him, then again they complete 2. It's Anderson just ahead of HAMILL. HAMILL gives everything round the outside of that pits corner. He's along to Anderson now going down the back straight, but Anderson again pulls away, and HAMILL cuts back for the inside run. Terrific action at the front between Anderson and HAMILL, and Jorgensen now getting close in third. Cross at the back as they start the last lap. It's Anderson still from HAMILL. Jorgensen trying to sweep round the outs of HAMILL as HAMILL's trying to find a way through on the inside of Anderson. You can put a blanket over the three of them as they move to the back straight for the time, and HAMILL now gives everything round the outside of that Coventry turn. Brian Anderson's got the line and HAMILL wants. Brian Anderson. Nielsen trying to move Boyce over. Nielsen moves Boyce over, and Boyce in fact almost comes down there, puts his hand up for the treatment he got for Nielsen. No one does wonder what would have happened if Craig Boyce had have come down on that Coventry bend, but Jorgensen goes for speed round the outside. HAMILL almost locks it up on the inside. pit score as Jorgensen got the drive round the outside. It comes alongside HAMILL, he almost gets round HAMILL pushed in wide again on that Coventry coming just but left Jorgensen racing him, and Jorgensen comes through to take up the advantage now as they start the last lap. It's Jorgensen who shows them and HAMILL. It's HANCOCK in third place. HAMILL just about left Jorgensen racing room, and Jorgensen was brave enough to go through it. Now and Boyce is just about left in racing room. Nielsen again screws it on round the outside of that bottom bend, but Boyce and Nielsen shoulder to shoulder now as they start the last lap. Boyce moves over, stops Nielsen coming round the outside. Nielsen again gives everything round the outside, but Boyce still has him at bay. There's a bite between them as they move in the back straight 40 for all time. Terrific action, heat number one. Boyce has gone wide. Nielsen cuts back for the inside run, but Boyce has got the advantage. Play Boyce wins it. It's Olsen second. Crump's right there with them now as they move into that Coventry turn. Once Anderson right in mid-track, and Olsen right in the same line as a gap round the outside. Crump has almost got when Olsen. He's got when Olsen, but Olsen comes again and leaves Crump absolutely nothing at all. Olsen right in mid-track. Crump goes to speed round the outside. Olsen blocks him again, and Crump has to throttle right back as Anderson pulling away the footage for Olsen second. Crump now or never round the outside of that Coventry turn. Olsen leads in nothing, and Crump hits the fence there. He was left absolutely nothing there by Jakob Olsen. Away, and it's Olsen making a good gate. Gunnestad gets it. Gunnestad gets the corner first. Jorgensen goes to drive round the outside, but Gunnestad goes well and stops Jorgensen coming through. He's left the gap, and Olsen's gone for that gap, and Rossiter getting the action. Well, he put a blanket over for them going into that bottom corner as Gunnestad shows in for Jorgensen. Olsen third, Rossiter at the back as they make their way into that pits corner. Lap number two. Gunnestad again right in mid-track to stop Jorgensen coming around the outside and to block Olsen coming through on the inside. Now Jorgensen's a bike behind Gunnestad now as they make their way into that Coventry turn. Lap number two. It's Gunnestad then for Jorgensen. These two pulling away from Olsen. Roster at the back. A bite between Gunnestad and Jorgensen again. Gunnestad again right in mid-track. He's gone wide. Jorgensen makes a run for the inside, and Jorgensen gets inside Gunnestad.
Thanks a lot for your support over the years.
It's Coventry, I mean, the Speedway, it belongs to here. As you said, 1928, it's been here forever. It should be.